What's going on, my Breakthrough Broker friends? Dr. Bruce back in the saddle for our 90-day sales Breakthrough Broker podcast. That's a lot of words, but I appreciate, obviously, Breakthrough Broker for trusting me to come on here every single week or every single month to add some kind of value to you in your life. And so this week's topic, this theme that we want to focus on is how to plan and attack the week and how to plan and attack the month. You know, so many different people struggle with time block and time management. And I do believe that comes down into the consistency and discipline of planning. I believe planning isn't something we did, it's something we do. It's an ongoing process that helps us be better tomorrow than we simply are today. So enjoy this week's podcast. All right, my friends, welcome to this week's installment of our podcast. And I want to focus on how to plan and attack for the week, but also how to plan and attack for the month. You know, I truly believe planning isn't something we did, it's something we do. It's an ongoing thing that helps us be better tomorrow than we simply are today. It's this process that will never stop getting better. And I truly believe that starts with really identifying yourself as a planner. And I know that's kind of a weird concept, but you know, for a lot of us, you know, when it comes to health and wellness, whatever it might be, like you must first start to identify, like once something's important, you have to start identifying as that. And when it comes to planning, then like you have to start identifying as, hey, this is something that I need to be doing on a consistent basis. This is something that I need to make time for. And I don't know about you, but when I first launched my business, like part of the reason I wanted to become an entrepreneur is I wanted the autonomy, right? I want the autonomy to go do the things that I enjoy when I want to go do them. And I don't want to sit behind a desk from, you know, 7:30 to 5 o'clock or whatever that might be in the rat race. But what you learn as a business owner is like, you're just working probably even more, right? So planning and time block and time management, like it creates the autonomy for us. So it's really, really important for us to do this, okay? So why is this important is, you know, like your business should almost be boring. And what I mean by that is like, you shouldn't really wake up every single day and know what it is that you should be doing and have a plan for that day and be proactive in that day versus wake up and react versus wake up and struggle versus wake up and think about all the things that you should be doing, right? So that's why I say your business almost should be boring. And when it is boring, then that's where you're consistent and you're disciplined. Now, when like a lot of times when your business becomes boring, just like in anything in life, like that's when you get in trouble. Like when you get in trouble is when you stop getting out of routine and stop being in rhythm. Okay. So when I talk about planning and I talk about prospecting, and I know this is such an overused thing, it's the consistency, it's the discipline. And most people fail, most people wash out in all these different industries that I coach in, myself included in the coaching business, is because they wake up and they react. They wake up and they're not consistent. They wake up and they're not disciplined. They wake up and they get out of routine and rhythm, okay? So that's why planning is just so important. Now, another reason is, you know, I believe that every single day you should spend 90 minutes proactively prospecting. And a lot of people will roll into those 90 minutes, that time block for their proactive prospecting, and they just won't know what to do. And now they'll spend most of their time planning for, these are the things that I should be doing during those 90 minutes where they should already be doing it, if that makes sense, right? So that's why for me, I need to spend 30, 60 to 90 minutes every single weekend. I like to plan on Sundays for Mondays. I like to follow theme days, right? So for me on Saturdays, I do things like this. I get creative. I create content. I shoot podcasts. I shoot content for my training platform. I look at what are the upcoming events that I have going on? Do I have marketing in place for that, right? So that's actually something that I do, that I had this breakthrough really over this past month, is I spend the last Saturday or Sunday of the month looking at what upcoming events do I have coming up the next month? Do I have marketing in place for those events, right? So I will actually create a full list of these are all the events that I have coming up. And this is how I'm going to market those events. I will have a graphic designer create that graphic for me. And then I'll have individual graphics for all of those events that I can pull from. That's called a marketing asset folder. So every single month I have a monthly asset folder with every single thing that is already on my calendar. Now, instead of creating something 30 minutes before that event, which we've all been there before, let's face it, let's be honest, you know, especially as solopreneurs, I can have all that in place. And now I can just wake up and I've become so proactive that now I'm just reactive within all that. And now I can better leverage and market those activities and call on other people and invite other people to those events because of that. Okay. So that's a little breakthrough that I had for my monthly planning. Now, when it comes to your weekly planning, I do believe, again, rolling into every single day, like Monday at 9 a.m. is I should already have my plan in place for that Monday of who I want to proactively talk to. So instead of your vision board where it's a house and money and cars and whatever it is, external things, I like to go in the week with 50 people that I want to proactively talk to. Okay. Now that helps me be more proactive now in my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday theme days, where I'm maybe spending 50 minutes on new business. I'm spending 30 minutes with my past clients. I'm spending 10 minutes with my referral partners, right? Whatever that might be. And so now because of that, I can just wake up and I have those things in place because of it. So when it comes to your monthly and your weekly planning, just remember, planning isn't something we did, it's something we do. It's an ongoing process, but it will help you be so organized in all these other areas that then you can just basically wake up and react on those days, on those game days, right? So I just think about that from athletics. You know, when it's football season and people are going into Saturdays, college football, like they already know exactly the game plan. They have it all ready to go. And now it's just a matter of execution. All right. So for us in our business, a lot of times for you, that falls on your Saturday, Sunday. How are you proactively planning for the week ahead? How are you proactively planning for the month ahead? And do you have all those different things in place that will help you better leverage all that? All right. So I hope this helps you really think about, again, building this into your own business and your sales and your marketing plan is every single week on Saturday or Sunday, you should spend 30, 60, 90 minutes planning for the week. Okay. And it'll be a lot harder on the front end, but then it'll get easier and easier and easier throughout that process. Okay. And then, of course, every single month, you're looking ahead. What are all the different opportunities that I have coming up? Who are the people that I want to proactively target? Who are the people that I want to proactively talk to? Who are the people I want to proactively invite to some of these things that I have coming up? All right. And once you do that, your business will become quote unquote boring. Your business will become scalable. You can start to outsource and focus on not how, but who can help you go out there and play at that next level. And maybe offload some of these things that you don't necessarily want to do or that you're good at doing, right? Just like I know for real estate agents, Breakthrough Broker is an amazing tool that has all these different templates that will help you do that, okay? But even still, maybe some of you, even with the templates, maybe that's not something that you necessarily enjoy doing. I'm not a marketing wizard. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not all these different kinds of things. So a lot of times I'll focus on who could help me with those opportunities or those activities, right? So for my own business, for instance, I have a video editor. I have a video editing company I pay a monthly retainer to that helps me with this stuff. That way it forces me, all I gotta do is hit record, send them the content. They make it look pretty. Now I get to go out there and just consistently pump out this stuff, and this content, all right? So this is where I want all of you as solopreneurs, is you start to plan the most important areas. You get more and more consistent and disciplined in those areas. Your business almost becomes boring. It's never going to be boring because of the things that you get to do and the people that you get to do them with. But the planning part of it and what you should be doing and how to go out there and do that should almost be boring on paper. So there are free resources down below. Just click on those if you want my weekly vision board and mental map. Those actually come with companion videos as well. So as always, thank you for spending time with me. I believe trained people always outperform untrained people. I believe everybody needs a coach in life in areas that are important. We do have upcoming coaching groups. So if you're interested, go to 90daysales.com. We have limited seating as well to get enrolled into our group coaching program or our one-to-one coaching program. So as always, continue to go out there and move the needle in your life and move the needle in other people's lives. My mission statement is I wake up every day, I chase my potential, and along the way, I inspire others to reach theirs. Have a great day.